Hey guys, it's been a while because I've been busy playing this game called Gatewalkers. Now, there are a lot of questions for how people are getting epic materials and things like that, but they are not able to craft or don't know how to craft epic versions of weapons and stuff like that. So there's a lot of unknown because it's a new game and it's not really widely widely touted. So first off, armors wise, not all armors wise can have special abilities. Now, this is the one thing that a lot of people doesn't notice. You see all these you unlock tiers with your progression points, obviously, kind of like Path Exile style, except, you unlock the tier list of your armors and weapons and things like that. Armors, not all of them allows you to, at least for now, I don't know about endgame, but at least for now, you're not able to modify them. At least not all of them. Boots and helmets you see cannot. Now, armor, chest armor, allows you to add different elements of protection. As you can see, the five: frost, void, lightning, poison, and fire. You do need to unlock them with progression points for every time you click it. As you can see, it's locked now. So they cannot, at least from what I can tell right now, even the higher tier ones, you cannot turn them into either epic or legendary, because that's where this comes in. Now, you do have to make the original one first in order to make the version to epic. And if you want to make it legendary, you do need the epic version of the Warhammer. So you need to basically obviously get all your mats and stuff like that. Now there's a very specific material here. It's called the Zoomatic Cortex, which is actually a boss that spawns on Ice World. As you can see, Ice World tier 4 map. He doesn't spawn all the time, so you need to summon and you need to keep creating the probes that allows you to you can obviously craft your probes in laboratories right here if you have enough mats. You need to craft these and hope that you get him in one of the maps. Now, how do you make sure, do you just, randomly go in there and check? Well, you can always check here at your terminal. It will tell you what kind of boss it's there. Now, obviously, this is not an Ice World map, this is a Rocks map, but still, it will say boss Ismatic. And so that's where you go into, because sometimes they're not all the same. So you have to check. You can always check before you go in, and once you find the one, then you go in there and kick his ass. Now, again, you see here it's asking for regular T4 Warhammer. This is a one-handed Warhammer that I have. So there's a two-handed one version, Greater Hammer. Now, if you want to craft an epic, you have to make sure that you have a regular Warhammer tier 4, but you have to make them into any of the following elements. So how do you put them into different elements? Obviously, you have to unlock them. Again, using the points on the wheel, just like I did. I unlocked the fire. So unlocked it. And as you can see the mats, I need a regular T4 hammer and his heat crystals, which you can craft at the same place, laboratory. Now, you do need these heat elements and mysterious crystal, which you probably already have some. They can be found by defeating the challenge chests and the secret chests bosses, depending on where you are at. So once you unlock them, you can craft them at whatever you see, all the different, the staff, bow guns, and axe and swords. And I have unlocked the heat one, so here I am. I have the heat one, and you can craft the heat one here. And once you have that, obviously, you'll be able to craft your epic tier 4 hammer in the angle, just to make sure you know where exactly where you go. Now it wouldn't show unless you unlocked it in your progress tree, so make sure you spin this little wheel and make sure, because this little wheel here, not a lot of people noticed, you know, these little things here. So again, make sure you unlock it, you have enough points to unlock it, and this is the result. Once you craft the hammer, the special ability, every time the hammer comes down, it does 598 damage to all and stuns them for half a second for I think 4 smashes. So now this is a cooldown of 60 seconds. So this is like I said, this is pretty cool. Obviously you don't want to waste too much time, because sometimes you just want to progress through the game to get to high, you know, end game, right? But you know, this game, honestly, it's very enjoyable solo wise. I haven't grouped up with anybody. I just want to play with myself to see how this game goes, because I haven't played in any alpha or beta. From what people are saying in alpha or beta, obviously it's fun to have friends, but it's very, very soloable, at least for now, and so forth. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, comments, comment below. And thank you, and have yourself a wonderful day.